Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. So I've got a to-do box like pretty much all of us have got, and I just grabbed a random selection of things out, and I'm just going to have a play. So I'm not, as I've said in my previous videos, I'm not starting anything new. But I've got plenty of bits and pieces to decorate and carry on. So I just grabbed a selection. I believe this is from Tracy Fox, one of her kits. It was just a leftover. So I've got an envelope, got a book page triangle pocket, just a envelope that I've covered. So we'll do something with that if we get time. Time card from which craft do you do, tag pocket, and then this piece of must have been packaging. So let's start with this. So I'm thinking this might actually go in with this journal. I quite like it. So first of all, let's back it. So no real plans, I'm just using up what I've got, having a bit of a play. I'm making some more, let's not use that. I'm making some more Christmas tags. So yeah, other than that, not really doing a lot in my craft room. I finally got an email back from the travel doctors, so they were like, oh no, we have to get you in here. First available appointment is on the 7th. You need to have a series of injections. Well, me being me, do not like injections. I get enough of them, to be fair. Let's just put this on here so it's got writing on the back. So yeah, on the 7th I have got some, I have no idea what they're going to give me. I will ask before they put it in my body, but I guess they know what they're doing and what I need to have. I was a bit mortified when she said we need to start them. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Because I'm running out of time. Right. Let's get my scissors. So yeah, it's quite chilly here today. It's nice in the sun, but that wind is really cold, is what I wanted to say. Really cold. If you're out of the wind, then it's lovely. So how's everyone's week been going? One more day and then we're in the weekend again. I can't believe how fast the week flies by. And hopefully we've got a dry weekend where I might actually be able to do one of my gardens. So that would be nice. Hold on to that piece. I don't think I've got a punch big enough for that, but I'll deal with that later. Let's just think around the outside while I have a think. Do I want to make this a tag or not? It's a big tag, that's for sure. Whatever I decide. Tag or journal card. And of course I've got to find something to go on it. So yeah, no plans. Just mucking around. So I actually don't think I've been online since I've been to my normal doctor's. I had to pick up a script. I mentioned how I've got this cough that won't go away. So yeah, just got to ride it out. So Tukey Designs. Let's have a look at Farmhouse. I forgot I had this kit. I don't even think I've used anything from this. I grabbed a whole lot of kits from Tukey Designs because I thought they would make really cool journal toppers. But I actually think these would be really cool in this. In fact, I know they'll be cool in this. Oh, this is like a... yeah. Some of these will be going into this journal, I would say. So I'm going to leave it out. I don't want that. I'm going to leave that out with that journal, and I think I'm going to do a rooster. Now I am going to do a tag. Let's go this way. And remembering this journal is pretty minimal. So we're not going to add too much palaver to this one. And in actual fact, let's get my corner punch. I'm going to make that a pocket on a tag. Now, is this going to... no, it's not going to. I can feel that. So what I need to do is grab a spare like scrap. Let's just use this, just so that the cutter's got something to grab onto, otherwise it's just grabbing onto soft paper. And and see, even that's not going to... oh yes, there we go. I just think it's quite damp in my room at the moment after all the yucky rain and so yeah, I'm going to put that down there. I think that would be quite nice, and then we'll make a tag to go in it. I had my youngest come and stay from Sunday through to, when did she leave? Yesterday. So that was really nice. Had a really good catch up with her, which was long overdue. She's got another 2 weeks, so she's gone back down to her father, or she's staying with her friends now, and then she's going to go back down to her father's. But I think she's worked today and worked tomorrow, and then got the weekends off. But they've asked her to work like on call type thing for theatre, I think. So that's quite exciting for her. Right, now a tag. So we can... I wonder if there's any tags in this kit. There is. So let's see if there's a tag in this kit that can go in there. And that's pretty cool. yeah. A bit of yellow to suit. Yeah, I think that one. I like that one better. It's pretty cool. It's just, I'm going to leave it white on the background. We could actually decorate that if we really wanted to. I don't know whether I want to or not though, because this journal is more like a writing journal anyway. But I quite like that, just as it is. And then that's big enough to go like in there. You can see his little face poking out. So I think that's where that will go. I'm going to look through these and have a good dig around. So I don't really want to do anything else to that. I'm just going to leave it like that, and that's how simple it is. Oh, actually, what can we do there? Let's see if we've got anything that is... Let's try and grab some of this out. Wonder if we could do something like this. We could just slot that over there. Yeah, let's do that. From the kit. Chalk Hill Farms. So this is a journal that I'm just going to take my time on. It is going to be more a writing journal, so I want, like, not, you know, fro and all that sort of palaver that I normally do. I'm going to try and keep it pretty, like, neutral. Straighten that up. Yeah. Yeah. I like that a lot. Right, what else have we got? We've got this. Ink and Think, as Gail would say. Gail Oscanelli. This is a piece of Tim Holtz. What haven't I used for a while? I know. Let's see. I thought, I'm just out of sight at the moment. Oh, yeah. Let's go for this cluster box. So here's my cluster box. These are clusters that I've got, but I actually don't want a cluster on this, although that would be nice. That's more like a long cluster. I could do bird. Quite like some of these birds. They're a bit wide. Some owls, some of those. Okay, we could do birds, or there's some longer clusters. So I do need, oh, I do like that one actually. Have we got any others in here? No, looks like I need to do some long ones. So we can go that, I think, or let's just try it. I'm just going to pull that up. And see how easy that decorating is. I'm just going to put that on there, or I think that's from Tracy Fox, that one. So is that other square one and the round ones. Don't think. Let's try this one. Yeah, I quite like that, but then I really like that. I think I'm going to go with that one. Put that back in there. I'll leave these out because I might grab them again, but yeah, I might have to do some clusters to put in here. Do some more. So this one's going to be a quick, easy one, isn't it? Maybe I'll do some clusters in the weekend, we'll see. See what I feel like. Right side up. Let's go about here. And I actually like this one, how it's got your stitching down the middle. And these butterflies are from 49 in Market, so they're a little bit thicker than what you would cut. Right, will this go with Chalk Hill Farm? Don't know. Possibly. Could do. Why not? So if that's the case, do we have something we want to slot in there from the kit maybe? Just having a look and seeing what I have at hand. So they're all sort of that way. Could actually put that in. Oh, you're not going to be able to see you, matey. No, I'm not going to do that because I want to be able to see. No, I don't want to waste. Do not want to waste a picture. Okay, let's have a look. These would be okay, sort of cut down. That's that double one. And that doesn't matter if it actually goes over. Like that. Yeah, I think so. I think that will fit nicely in there. Cool, cool, cool. There's another one for Chalk Hill Farm. So what I think I might do though is just cut this. Do I? Because I can't cut that. And that's got that on the other side. Let's just round the corners. Here's that one. I'll leave a link to Tukey Designs and Chalk Hill Farm when I put this up live. And just a quick around the edge. Oh, that's good. I've got a couple more pieces for this journal because I just feel a little bit stuck on it because because of the last ones that I've done from Anne have just been like so. I mean, I love this one, the simplicity of it, but I struggle a bit with that, which is why I like doing journals like this, because it challenges me. So I'm all good with that sticking out. And that's a cool little journal card. I might even put it behind, glue it down and put it behind, and then find something else to go in there. But for now, let's put that in there. And that doesn't need to go under there. What else have we got? Timesheet from Which Craft Do You Do? I've got a heap of these. Actually, I've got a whole stash of Which Craft Do You Do. I really need to revisit that too. So this, I'm just feeling like some sort of flower maybe. Where are my flowers? Here. So either in sort of the blues or greens. Right. Not the whites. And almost this type, I think. I think that will suit the style almost. See if there's anything else that might take my fancy. I don't mind that. I actually like that better. Put that in there. See if anything else. No. Let's go with that. I'm getting a right old mess here. Actually, you know, I'm not even going. I'm not going to even add anything else to that. How's that for a decision? Or do we just put that ticket up there? Let's see if I can see anything else. I don't think so. No, I'm not going to put anything else there. I think that would be lovely just how it is. Right. Let's try this without breaking anything. Any leaves. So I promised the boys at work today that I would make them bacon and egg pie. I was going to make raspberry and white chocolate pie, cupcakes for them next Monday. Because I said to this, keep saying to me, who's going to make our hot ham for Christmas if you're not going to be here? And they keep going on. They're like broken records. So I said to them today, right, I've made a decision. What I'm going to do is I will make one thing for you guys every Monday from now till I leave. So it's another 5-6 weeks. And in the last week I'll do a cooked ham. I'll just work from home, and while it's cooking, go online to the meetings and everything, and then I'll go out there and we'll have a shared lunch. They can bring some things too, and we'll have our Christmas hot ham the end of November. So a couple of the guys have gone and done some work that needed doing, and it was the sort of thing that we're all sort of shying away from, and they've done a fantastic job. So I said to them, instead of doing the cupcakes, what would you like? So yeah, they've chosen bacon and egg pie, so I guess I'm making that on Sunday for the boys, which will make them happy, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do the following week. So I feel like that needs just something, and I don't think, I'm not sure, I don't think that there was, I could have put that behind. I wonder if I can still lift that up. Probably not now that it's glued. No, I'm not going to risk it. That would have been okay by just sitting behind it, but never mind. Although I could actually just do that. I don't mind that. I should like that. No, I want a bit of colour in it, I think, other than the blue. So let's go this, and let's just put it down. Put it down like that. Yeah, that's just a quick write journal space, writing on the back. I think it will go nicely with this journal once again. She would almost fit in there. Yeah, look at that. It's made for it. Very good. Put that to the side, and how are we for time? I think we might be just about done. I could actually do this and add this to it. Why not? And I've got the charcoal stuff out beside me. It's sort of a little bit yellowish, which really, let's see what we've got. Got a set of keys. Do we want to do that? I actually a bit put off by the colour of that. I don't think that one's going to go in this journal. I don't think that will. And this, if I'm completely honest, I think this is more fallish, although it's got the same colour. Don't mind that with that, but will it? I might be able to get away with it. Maybe. Maybe I could get away with it. Push all those over. And then, do we or don't we? No, I'm not completely convinced, and we're hitting, I don't want to waste those little bits, and we're hitting like coming up to half an hour. So we've managed to do like 3 things for the journal, which is fantastic because I didn't set out for it to be for the journal. But these are the 3 things that we've done. So we've got this one, and it's got the journal card. It just opens up for writing space. And I think what I am going to do is pop it on the page, slot that behind, and then I'll do a tag for there if I can't find one that I want to use. Although, just looking at this now, So what we could do is actually trim that down, and that can slot in there. Come on. You know you want to. Might have to trim it down just a tad more. That's better. Yeah, actually, I'll go around the outside of that, and then that will slot behind there and that will go on a page. So we've done that. Then we've done the rooster with some writing space, a tag, and then we've got that from the kit. So put that back in. Come on. I might actually back that because it just to strengthen it. Same with that one. And then we've got this time card. So yeah, that's the 3 that I've done in half an hour, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to sit here. I'll back those 2 tags. I'll carry on drinking my tea, and yeah, happy days. So I hope you're having a fantastic week. I'll catch you in the weekend. Bye for now.